Hi everyone, I'm Miss Shirley. In today's video, we're going to discuss question 31 until 40, Perak trial paper, paper 1. Let's look at question number 31. Okay, 𝗬𝗐, Rashida and 𝗬𝗏 share 576 stamps. So this is the total in the ratio of 5 to 8 to 3. So find the difference number of stamps between 𝗬𝗐 and 𝗬𝗏. Okay, so I'm going to write it here. So we have 𝗬𝗐, Rashida, and 𝗬𝗏. So their ratio is 5 to 8 to 3. Okay, so here, which means that 𝗬𝗐 is 5 parts, Rashida is 8 parts, and 𝗬𝗏 is 3 parts. Okay, so total parts here is how many? 5 plus 8 plus 3. So 5 parts plus 8 parts plus 3 parts. Okay, parts. And this is equals to the total 576 stamps. Okay, so 5, okay, use a calculator, 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 3, so you get 16. So this is 16 parts, which is equivalent to 576. So in order to get one part, I'm going to use 576, 576 divided by 16. So we get one part is 36. Okay, so now we can actually find how many stamps for 𝗬𝗐, Rashida, and 𝗬𝗏. So for 𝗬𝗐 is 5 parts, right? 5 times 36, which is 180. Then 8 times 36, 288. And then 𝗬𝗏 is 3 parts, okay? 3 times 36, 108. So now they want you to find the difference number of stamps between 𝗬𝗏. 𝗬𝗏 is 108. And 𝗬𝗐 is 180. So the difference between them, I'm going to use the bigger one minus the smaller one. So, okay, 180 minus 108, you get 72. So 72, A, B, C, D, the answer is C. Let's look at question number 32. Diagram 15 shows the stamp and leaf plot. Stamp and leaf plot for the age of workers in a supermarket. So we have stamp on the left and leaf on the right. So what does this mean? Okay, 2, 3. You see at the bottom here, there's a key. Okay, 2/3 means 23. So which means that here we have 23, and then we have 24, we have 29, and 29. Okay? Next, we have 30, 31, 33, 35, and 37. And then the next one is 41, 43, 43, 43, 44, 45, and 48. And next, we have 53, 55, 55, and 59. Okay, so here, they ask you to find the mean age of the supermarket workers. So to find mean, we have to use the total everything, okay, total ages, then divided by number of workers. Okay, number of supermarket workers. So we're going to calculate what is the total for all the ages here. Okay, 23 plus 24 plus 29 plus 29, and plus 30 plus 31 plus 33 plus 35 plus 37, plus 41, 43, 43, 43, 44, 45, 48, and plus 53, 55, 55, 58. So we're going to calculate all. Okay, what is the total? So the total here is 800. Okay, so I'm going to put it here, 800, and divided by, so how many datas are there? Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 20 workers here. So divided by 20. Okay, we can cancel out this and this, top and bottom. So 80 divided by 2 is 40. Okay, 40. So let's look at the options. A, B, C, D. And the answer is C. Let's look at question number 33. Diagram 16 shows the plan and the front elevation of a solid. So this is a plan. Plan means you see from the top view, okay? So you see from the top view, let's say when you want to buy a house, you go to a showroom. So you get to see a lot of plans whereby they will show you the size of the house. You get to see how many bedrooms are there and where is the position of the living room and then the kitchen and then the toilets. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, whereas front elevation is You stand in front of the house and then you get to see where is the entrance door and then where are the windows. Okay, so you get to see the front view of the house. So now they're asking which of the following diagrams is the side elevation of the solid. So if I were to draw it over here, so you see the plan is from the top view, right? It looks like 3 squares. So 3 squares. So it's actually looking like this, Okay, so if you see from the top view, you see or not? It looks like 3 squares, right? If you see from the top view, okay, you just have to have some imagination. But they're asking for side elevation, means from this view. So from that view, it's actually a square, okay? It's actually a square, it looks like a square, okay? So that's the side elevation, side. Okay, let's look at the options A, B, C, D. So the answer is A. Let's look at question number 34. Which of the statements is true? Okay, let's look at A, B, C, D. So for A, if 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to 40, then 3 times 4 is equals to 12. So this one is if P, then Q. So if the conclusion Q is true, therefore the whole thing will be true. Means if P then Q, then it will be true. So we already got the answer, which is A. Okay, but let's double check with B, C, and D. So all the factors of 16 can be divided by 2, but 1 is not divisible by 2, right? Okay, so this is false. Okay, so next, if x is less than y, then 2 over x is less than 2 over y. Okay, let's say our x is 2, so 2 is less than 3. Okay, so I'm going to substitute 2 inside here, and then 3 is here. So 2 over 2 is less than 2 over 3. Is this true? So this is 1 is less than 2 over 3. So 1 is 3 over 3. So it's definitely more than 2 over 3, right? So this is false. Okay? So false. So we have B false and we have C also false. Okay? Let's look at D. X squared minus y squared. Okay, so when you factorize this, it's x minus y, bracket, and x plus y. So this is incorrect already. This is supposed to be plus. Okay? Plus. So this is false. So confirm our answer is A. Okay, now let's look at question 35. So which of the following number sequences has the same pattern as the number sequence below? So they give you a number sequence. Okay, so the number is from the biggest to the smallest number. So we need to find the common difference. Okay, so we're going to find the common difference. So 37, how to get 33? We minus 4, right? So in order to get to the next term, from first term to the next term, okay, so it's minus 4. And then from 33 to 29, we also minus 4. Okay, then 29 minus 4, we get 25. So minus 4, minus 4. Okay, so our pattern here is minus 4. Okay, so now we look at A, B, C, D. Okay, for A, let's look at A. 4, you need to plus 4 to get 8. Okay, 8 plus 4, you get 12. So, but our pattern here is negative 4, minus 4, not plus 4. Okay, so which means that A is incorrect. Okay, so we cross out A. Okay, let's try for B. Negative 2 minus 4, you get negative 6. Negative 6 minus 4, you get negative 10. So you have to keep on trying just to confirm everything. So negative 10 minus 4, we should get negative 14, right? Negative 14. So this is also incorrect. Okay, let's try for C. Negative 8 minus 4, you get negative 12. Negative 12 minus 4, we get negative 16. Negative 16 minus 4, we get negative 20. And negative 20 minus 4, we get negative 24. Okay, so our answer is C. Let's look at question number 36. So this question is on probabilities. So there are 4 red balls and 3 blue balls in a basket. 2 balls are selected at random from the basket, one at a time with replacement. So with replacement. So find the probability that the 2 balls selected are of the same color. Okay, same color. So we have, okay, so here with replacement. So there are 2 ways. Okay, for example, if 2 balls are selected, same color, it means that the first ball is red, second ball is red. Okay, or the first ball is blue, second ball is blue. Okay, so the combo will be P, R, R, or means plus. Okay, P, blue, blue. So there are two combos here. Okay, so the probability when you select two red balls, okay, two red balls, yeah, so it will be 4 out of 7 because total 4 plus 3 is 7 balls in a basket. Okay, so times with, okay, because it's with replacement, so you put back the ball inside, so still there are 4 red balls. So 4 and the total is still 7. Okay, okay, or when it's blue, okay, 3 blue balls, true, 3 over 7 times 3 over 7, okay, because it's with replacement. You put it back, okay, so there's still 3 blue balls and the total is still 7. Okay, so let's solve this. 4 times 4 is 16, 7 times 7 is 49, okay, plus 3 times 3 is 9, over 7 times 7, 49. Okay, so 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 over 49. Okay, so can you simplify this? No. Okay, so let's look at the options A, B, C, D. So the answer is D. Let's look at question number 37. So this is on statistics, okay, which is related to standard deviation and also finding the new variance. Okay, so given the standard deviation of a set of data, y1, y2, y3 until yn is beta. Okay, so this is beta. So which means that the old standard deviation, okay, the old standard deviation is beta. So if they want the old variance, okay, the old variance, so this one have to be squared as well. Okay, so that's the old one. So now they're asking you to find a new variance, okay, which is for this set of data, so 3. So they added the 3 here and they added a -2 inside the bracket here. So for plus and minus, it doesn't affect the new variance, okay? But the 3 there, it will affect. So in order to find the new variance, okay, so we have to, new variance, so you have to use this 3 and remember to square it, okay? So you square it and then you times with the old variance, okay? The old variance is beta square, so beta square, okay? So 3 square is 9 and then beta square, okay? So that is the answer. So let's look at A, B, C, D. So the answer is D. Let's look at question number 38. So this is related to speed time graph, okay? So for speed time graph, usually they will ask you to find the rate of change of speed, which is acceleration, or they might ask you to find the distance. So in order to find the distance, okay, because here, given distance traveled, so definitely you have to find the distance. So you have to find the area under the graph, okay? So given the distance traveled in the last 10 seconds, last 10 seconds is where? From 5 seconds to 15 seconds, right? Yeah, the 5th second to the 15th second. So which means that we have to find this area. Okay, this area is a rectangle. Okay, then, okay, this area. Then plus with this area, which is a trapezium. Okay, and these two area is equals to 280. Okay, so let's work this out. So here is 5, okay, 10 minus 5 is 5, here is V, and then this is trapezium. These two lines are parallel. So formula for trapezium is what? Area is half times with the sum of two parallel lines added up together, A plus B, and then times with the height. So the height here is 5 also. 15 minus 10 is 5. So here is V, and then here is 52, eh? Okay, let's put it into like a formula. So I'm going to do it at the bottom. Okay, let's look at the bottom. So length times breadth. Okay, length times breadth is V times 5. Okay, V times 5. Then plus the area of the trapezium, which is half times A plus B. So be V plus 52. And then times the height is 5. Okay, in square bracket equals to 280. Okay, so now we're going to expand this. Yeah. So we have 5V. So 5V plus is 5 over 2. Okay, 5 over 2. And then V plus 52. And then equals to 280. Okay, so let's solve this. Okay, so we are going to expand this bracket. Okay, this times this and this times this. Okay, so it'll be 5V plus 5V over 2 plus, okay, so this is 5 over 2 times 52. 5 over 2 and then times 52, so we get 130. 130 equals to 280. Okay, so now we're going to add these two together, okay, because they are like terms. So 5V plus 5 over 2V is 15 over 2V. Okay, then this I'm going to move it to the right. So 280 minus 130, so we get 150. So in order to find V, I'm going to move this fraction, which is 15/2, to the right hand side. Okay, then it will become upside down, 2/15. Okay, so let's solve this. So 150 times 2 divided by 15. So we get 20. Okay, so we get V is 20. So let's look at the options A, B, C, D. So the answer is B. Let's look at question number 39. 𝗂𝗎𝗧𝗏 receives an active income of 5,000 ringgit and a passive income of 1,000 a month. 𝗂𝗎𝗧𝗏 allocates 10% of its total income as a monthly fixed deposit, so FD. So 𝗂𝗎𝗧𝗏 has fixed expenses of 2,600 and a variable expenses 1,900 a month. So what is 𝗂𝗎𝗧𝗏's monthly cash flow? So in order to find cash flow, we need to find how much money that he allocate for monthly fixed deposit, okay, FD. Yeah, so FD will be 10% of his total income. So 5,000 plus 1,000. So how much is this? 10%. Cancel, cancel. 10% off. So this is 1/10 times 6,000. So which means this is 600, right? So he allocates 600 ringgit for FD. So now we got to find how much is the cash flow. So the cash flow is total income minus total expenses, okay? So cash flow is total income, which is 6,000. So 5,000 plus 1,000, okay, which is 6,000. Then you minus the FD. FD is 600. Okay, so minus off the FD because he wants to put inside the bank for a fixed number of months or maybe years. So minus 600 and then minus the expenses. Okay, so minus the expenses. So fixed expenses is 2,600. Then minus variable expenses 1,900. Okay, so let's calculate how much is this. So 5,000 plus 1,000, then minus 600, minus 2,600, then minus 1,900. So we get 900. Okay, so the answer is 900. Okay, let's look at A, B, C, D. So the answer is A. Let's look at question number 40. So this is the last question of paper 1, Perak paper. Okay, table 3 shows the marks obtained by a group of students in a mathematics test. So what is given? Frequency given, cumulative frequency is given, but P and Q not given. Okay, so what is the value of P plus Q? Okay, so students must know how to calculate cumulative frequency. Okay, so here 4 plus before that is 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. Then 4 plus 5, you get 9. 9 plus what? 9 plus P, you get 19. So 9 plus what? You get 19. 10, right? 10. Okay, so P is 10. Yeah, so P is 10. And then plus, okay, we need to find Q. 19 plus 9, you get 28. Okay, so this is 28. So 28. Okay, so now we can find the value of P plus Q already, right? So 10 plus 28 will get 38. And our answer is A.